Yo, what is going on guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I will try to complete a classic challenge with classic minor poison, but we have the Knight Hero. So if you haven't unlocked the Knight Hero, you can use it in this specific challenge. It's really fun. I have only one loss and hopefully we end the video without losing even once after that one. Okay, but in the first game here, we're gonna be up against Surrender. I like to split my bats like in the front of King Tower just in case they have like let's say wall breakers at the bridge and they try to spam you. Like a bat in the front of the king tower is not really a bad play. Okay, he might be having, I was about to say he might be having hyper bait, but he doesn't have hyper bait. Okay, wait, he just gave me the value. I never start with poison, guys, but that is a valuable poison against the cage brawler and the magic archer itself. Okay, I'm gonna go for the bomb tower and then bats. Okay, I don't remember the last time I faced someone playing Ruin Giant. I'm not trolling, like not on ladder and not in the challenges or anything else. I don't remember the last time I faced Ruin Giant. That card is just forgotten, you know? It doesn't feel like it belongs to Clash Royale anymore. Yeah, but I know they're just gonna buff the card and make it broken sometime soon. And with the Little Prince buff, if they buff the card, they can have a good combo because the Little Prince just shoots really fast and per 30 hits, one hit is like buffed and that would just make the card insanely broken, I would say. Okay, I can go for the miner in the back just because he dropped his cage. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna get some good chip damage. Honestly, I have matchup if he doesn't have any surprise cards. Like his deck is so random, bro. Maybe he's using random deck generators to finish the challenge, but honestly, he's not gonna be able to break through if he's planning to like drop the Ruin Giants at the bridge and support it with Magic Archers and Inferno Dragons. It's just impossible to break through, bro. Okay, let's see. Spree Goblins here, take out the Inferno Dragon and look at the left side, guys. I could have even popped my ability just to keep the bats alive, but that would have been some overspending. Okay, I could have activated my king here with the Magic Archer, but he supports it with the Ruin Giant. I'm gonna go for the bats and the log predict his Electro Speed here. No, he didn't drop it and he even has the Void. Bro, I feel like this guy is using the most useless cards in the game. Anyways, I think that's gonna be GG. And notice how we didn't take any damage to our towers, guys. Just look at that. We haven't taken any damage, not even a scratch on the towers. I just wanna have a clean game here. I'm gonna predict his Magic Archer at the bridge with the bats because he's gonna drop it, I guess, and miner here just to make sure. I just don't want to take any damage here, guys. Okay, I think we're fine. Wait, he can actually get a lineup with the bomb tower. I actually want to pop the ability and then go for the knight because I don't want him to get a lineup with the bomb tower against the tower right now. Okay, yeah, he doesn't drop it. Perfect game. See you guys in the next match. Okay, we are in the next match. We can start with the wall breakers in the back. And guys, have you noticed how all the pros are starting to go wall breakers in the back? Like everyone is doing wall breakers in the back these days. Like at the beginning it was only Mo and I learned it from Mo. And even when I was doing wall breakers in the back, I would see other players, even top players, not doing it, but now most of the people like to do it, and there is still some people who prefer to go wall breakers at the like behind the river first play, but honestly, I don't recommend doing that. I like wall breakers in the back, unless you have like aggressive play style, and if you just like to play aggressively, you know. If you just don't have patience and you have to drop cards and spam and stuff like that, you can try that. That is not a bad play, I would say. But wall breakers in the back are more strategic, you know. Okay, this guy just went graveyard against my tower. He just sacked some damage to get like damage on my tower. Like get the damage back, but it wasn't really a good play, I would say. Spears and miner on the right side. Look at these spears. That was a terrible barrel. Must be the worst barrel of the 2026, bro. Okay, honestly, I feel like this is a pretty good matchup. Like, guys, whenever I play classic challenges and challenges overall, I don't feel like game is rigged, you know? You have some easy defense, like players aren't really that good, and decks are actually good. Like, the game doesn't give decks to you that actually hard counter you, you know? Hard counter you, you know? Okay, I'm gonna pressure on the right side with the wall breakers. He's not back to his building. I'm in the goblin hut, and that's gonna be GG, I guess. He just lost. Challenges are so easy, bro. I just like it. Let's go. And we're gonna take both these towers here. Honestly, he has to give up here right now. I'm gonna pop my ability just so that the king tower sees the knight and it takes longer for him to take it out. And we're just gonna 3 crown this guy. See you guys in the next match. Okay guys, we are only 2 wins away, so let's see. Bats in front of the king, as I said. And I like to do this trick. I go minor and I sacrifice one bat and the other bat survives and it gets damage or it forces out some spells and stuff like that, just as you can see. Like I like to do that play because most of the times like people just ignore that wombat and that wombat gets a ton of value. Honestly, I'm gonna activate the king tower whenever I see like electro dragon coming down the lane, and if it's naked I would actually activate my king tower with the knight or miner, either one of them. So I actually want to have one of those in my hand. And honestly, like a good player and experienced player would just support their electro dragon just so that they don't let you activate the king tower. But if you actually time your knight or miner well, you can activate the king tower. I'm gonna go for the spear goblins like this and then bats because he wasted his arrows. These bats will get a ton of value here unless he manages to cycle back to a new electro dragon. That would be really bad, I guess. He has fireball, okay. Maybe it was better if I just drop my miner on the left side for the spear goblins. He would have had to fireball the bats like anyways, and the left side would have taken so much damage, but it's fine, I guess. Okay. Um. So he has, yeah, he has recruits with Electro Dragon. This is another good matchup. Like we're getting some good matchups. Honestly, if you don't know how to play the deck, you're gonna lose this matchup because you need to be aggressive in the times they don't expect you. I'm gonna go for the bats on the right side. He has to go for the arrows, right? In the right, yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna go for the wall breakers because he doesn't have his cage in his hand. He can go arrows, right? Let's see. He goes for the vines, and vines is a good sign for me because my deck does really good against the vines. The vines doesn't really get that much of a value. Since he doesn't have arrows, I just want to pressure with the bats and spears on the left side. We're gonna get some good chip damage. Just imagine if the spear goblins didn't take that nerf, bro. That would have been a ton of damage here. Okay, the wall breakers, one of them will connect. Oh, we forced out the cage, bro. That was a terrible cage, I would say, because now he can't support his push properly. He can go for the bomb tower for his piggies. Okay, nice. We let the electro dragon connect. The reason I dropped my bomb tower a little bit to the side is because I wanted it to be further from the electro dragon so it doesn't chain on everything and take out the take out the bomb tower at the same time. Okay, we can... No, bro, that was the first ability of all time. Like, the Electro Dragon was on the miner, and I just made it look at the knight and take out my bats and stuff. That was bad, but it's fine, I guess. We can pressure on the right side. He doesn't have arrows in his hand. He just wasted his arrows, I would say. He just didn't need the arrows in that sequence. I'm gonna go for the bats on the left just to take out the Electro Dragon, and the recruits log here. And then spears on the right side. We even have our king tower activated, so there is no way this guy just wins. Okay, we can go for bomb tower, but he just wasted his fireball. And whenever you are facing piggies, like evo piggies, that placement with the bomb tower prevents any one of them just reach the tower, because the left side piggy, it acts like a balloon and just it goes straight to the tower. So if you just go for the building like that, none of them passes. Okay, now he has the arrows. I'm gonna go for wall breakers and then pop the ability so everything is locked on the knight and the wall breakers connect and we... Okay, we don't take the tower, but Miner and Poison will get the job done. Guys, only one game away from completing the classic challenge. Let's go. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I lost the last game because we were playing, everything was normal, and all of a sudden when I pressured with bats and spree goblins, that guy just pulled out a random mother witch and... There you go, I just lost automatically because I was low on elixir and I had to defend the giant skeleton on the other lane, so it wasn't possible for me to win. But that game took a long time because I was just defending for a few minutes, so I'm not gonna include that game because it was a bit boring, to be fair. So I hope you guys understand, but we still have a chance. If we win, we're gonna complete the classic challenge. If we lose, we're gonna be out of the challenge. So it's as simple as that. And in the last game here, I'm gonna be up against Logbait. I I had a bad start because I was mad from the last game. I'm playing aggressive, and this is not my play style, guys. I need to lock in. Okay, guys, we are locked in. I just want to take the W here, and the matchup isn't really that bad in this one, so let's see. He goes for the princess in the back. I'm gonna go for the minor. I know he's gonna predict that princess because he did it last time. Okay, Ice Spirit and then Valkyrie. Ooh, that was a good defense for the princess. Okay, knight here for the wall breakers. We're gonna take some damage. We can just prevent. You know what? I'm gonna let the princess connect and then go for the bats. Oh no, okay, it didn't see the princess. I'm gonna go for the poison. Yeah, then I'm gonna go for the miner in the back. Wait, he just wasted 3 elixir on the skeleton army. It just died to my poison, bro. He just lost. Because he doesn't have his princess for the bats. I just sacked the damage with the tower against the princess, and now he doesn't have his second princess, and the dart goblin is gonna be enough to defend the bats, and I think that's gonna be GG, but I still have to defend this, guys. Let's see, did he just give up? I think he gave up, right? Yeah, three goblins in the back. Okay, bro, you just have to give up, you know? You can go for the lock here, and Valkyrie is gonna be out. Miner here, wall breakers here in the pocket, poison for his princess, he's gonna go for the skeleton army, right? Bro, just give it up, it's not really that deep. Okay, he goes for the skeleton army, but I can just go for the bats on top of the general, and the skeleton army is already dead. We can go for the lock against the barrel. We can block the lane because he might just go for the princess at the bridge all of a sudden. He doesn't drop it because of the bats, obviously. We can go for the miner just to block his Dart Goblin. No, he drops it in the back. Anyways, he wants to drop a princess at the bridge. I know, I want to block it with the wall breakers. He doesn't drop it. Anyways, guys, that's gonna be GG, and we completed the classic challenge. Thanks for watching till the end. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, because that really helps me a lot, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.